Unmatched Cobble and Fog has 2 to 4 fictional characters battle to see who's the best of the best. Players take actions, attack opponents, and try to outlast everyone else. Restoration Games provided this in exchange for an honest review. On your turn, take 3 possible actions. The first, Maneuver, is simple. Draw a card, then move your fighter and/or sidekicks up to the move value on your character card. You may move through friendly spaces, but not unfriendly ones, and you may boost your move by discarding 1 card and adding the boost value to your move value. The scheme cards have a yellow lightning bolt in the top left. These are nasty one-and-done cards that usually affect your opponents. By the way, see that circle number on the right? That's the boost value. Characters can be melee or ranged. Melee characters can only attack an adjacent opponent. Ranged ones can attack anyone in the same zone. A zone is a similarly colored region on the battlefield. Note that some spaces count as being in multiple zones. Cards are played face down in front of you. Declare your target so that your opponent may choose to play a defense or versatile card to lessen the attack. Versatile cards can be used to attack or defend. By the way, some cards can only be used by specific characters. Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde, for example. This is shown on the left side of the card. The base attack value is in the top left. If a defense card was played, look at the defense value also in the top left. The remainder is how much damage the defender takes, if any. Note the bottom effects indicate if they activate immediately, during combat, or after combat. If both occur during the same phase, the defender's effect activates first. Sometimes only one player triggers their bonus effect, sometimes neither do, and sometimes both do. If you need to draw a card and your deck is empty, take 2 damage. There are other rules. Discard down to 7 cards at the end of your turn, secret passages in the Baskerville Manor map, the Invisible Man's Fog tokens. I'll touch on some of these later in my review. For the most part though, that's the game. Play until one character remains. Move around, attack your opponents, and manage your hand effectively. That's Unmatched Cobble and Fog. Our Unmatched Cobble and Fog games take around 45 minutes, including setup and takedown. That includes a couple of teaching games and 2 played over Tabletop Simulator, which is always slower. Honestly, depending on player count, experienced gamers can probably get things down to 35-ish minutes. Luck does play a role. I feel like the characters and maps used can change the feel enough to affect player count. Soho feels like you're slowly stalking your victim on the streets, so it's great with just 2. Extra players in Baskerville means secret passages are more likely to be blocked, so escaping is more like a timing puzzle. 2 styles, both fun. There's quite a bit of grade 3-4 reading, but a grade 1 student can handle the math. The card art is a bit creepy, but it's not like Fury of Dracula or anything. I think experienced 8-year-olds may be fine, and many 9-year-olds will be too. You don't need a lot of space for your player area, and the board isn't that large. A 3 feet by 3 feet play area is enough. In our 4th game of Unmatched Cobble and Fog, I was Sherlock Holmes along with my sidekick, Watson. Early on, Mom's Dr. Jekyll / Mr. Hyde got herself caught between both me and Dad due to, well, not so great planning. She didn't have a single defense card, so he dealt her 8 damage, and I knocked a few more points off her. She was soon out, but Dad was close to full health, and I was at 9. Counter punches and sneaky tricks chipped his health away, and Dad's invisible man would hit and run, keeping my health low, but not quite finishing me off. I got him down to 5 health, and I was at 2. I healed 1 while he was looking over his cards. He confidently played a card to deal 2 damage, but I was like, not so fast. On my turn, I accidentally played the wrong card and dealt just enough, 5 damage, to win with 1 HP remaining. Unmatched Cobble and Fog's cards, characters, and battlefields come together to boost its replay value. The characters match against each other well, and their strengths and weaknesses not only differentiate them, but reward multiple plays as you learn their decks. Kind of like Street Masters, which is a different type of skirmish game. The card art and graphic design is fantastic. It's very clean and intuitive. I love how the battlefield zones show background textures to help with color blindness. Excellent work by the artist and design team. Oh, and the minis are good. Invisible Man is brilliant, and come pre-watch for those who don't paint. The bases are a bit loose though. The sturdy health dials won't easily rotate and mess up games due to inaccurate numbers, although they might loosen with time. The boost mechanism, using it to move a bit further or tying it to some card effects, gives players a choice often missing in similarly simple skirmish games. There is more depth in this game than meets the eye. This is a 2 and 4 player game, but the upcoming Marvel boxes add 3 player rules. Restoration Games released free-for-all rules in the meantime. If you search for Unmatched Free-for-all, BoardGameGeek and Reddit results come up. This was a brilliant decision by the team to allow more people to enjoy the system. The Invisible Man's ability to disappear into the fog is so clever and thematic. It may take some players a bit of time to balance the low damage and hit and run gameplay, but this is a fun character. Dracula's minions are great to just throw at opponents to weaken them. If you lose one or more, bring them back later. In the meantime, you're holding back a bit and building for a huge attack, although biting and running isn't too bad either because of your ability to heal. Sherlock Holmes' cancel nullification abilities are that perfect mix of high risk and high reward. If you stumble, don't worry, Watson's gun and healing abilities are there to help when needed, or to help chase an opponent out of the shadows. Balancing Dr. Jekyll's defense and Mr. Hyde's huge offense makes this a fascinating character. I love the idea that he takes damage after maneuvering. This is a great way to keep him from being overpowered. Unmatched Cobble & Fog is a hand management game with a cool theme and tactical randomness that combines with the strategy to make this very replayable. Every character works well no matter the player count. The graphic design and rules come together to help you learn and play the game easily, and it's just a great game. If you like skirmish games and don't mind player elimination, I highly recommend this. If you prefer your elimination games to be shorter, maybe check out King of Tokyo with the expansions instead.